Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. The action has already started.
The Dutch introduced total football to the world, and in many ways, Ruud Gullit is the perfect example.
Well, he really could play in any position.
Yes, he started as a sweeper and showed that he could play anywhere in midfield and indeed up front. Big, strong, and absolutely gifted.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Toma. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
O'Shea. And that is out of play. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it out wide. Fernando Torres. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And he was quick to react. Quarter of an hour played. Roberto Carlos. It's a promising position. Now here's the delivery. Well, there's the clearance. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. This is Beckham. Pings in a terrific header. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Mitoma is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Still goalless at the moment. McTominay, played out towards the right wing. Messi. There's the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Roberto Carlos. It's a goal kick. Gremio applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific. Yaya Toure is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And that's a good ball. Now it's shoots!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there. Really anticipated that well, didn't he? They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And this is... it! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that looks a decent ball. And there's green grass ahead of it. And a chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Bellingham. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Marquinhos. Beckham. And it's Cruyff.
Cruyff really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it, because...
And the first 45 minutes are up. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get there.
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Threads one in. Bellingham with the big header! And he's done it!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have the first goal.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Shot could be on. It's a quick ball upfield. Ball's gone out of play. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Pedri! It's a loose ball. Tries to play it through. And he's following up! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Real chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And it's been taken short. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's a little off target. Not chasing the game, trailing by 1. And here's Lukaku. Cruyff. Oh, super ball. He's in a great position here. Takes a shot! Just off target.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 4, Gullit. Number 9,
Pedri.
Lukaku. Coming on the field,
Bellingham.
Number 22, Iniesta. Number 18,
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Messi is on a run down the left wing. Ernest, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Messi, and it's Roberto Carlos. Now this could be a chance. That is good strength.
Jeff, Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's tried one! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Great vision. He's in space and looking for options. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos delivers. Conte, not the most accurate pass. Now it's Iniesta. He engages and forces him off the ball. A terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, well played. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Delivered in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. No outsmarting him this time. Pedri crosses it in, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And the finish! Ernest, chance here to counter. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's got two! And yes, it's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And it's played in here. And now they can clear their lines. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Gremio can make their change now with a break in play. Foden getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Deep into stoppage time. Now it's De Bruyne. Foden.
Might want to be careful there.
Love chance! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was...
And that's it. Well, that was intense. An enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Jeff, Chiba definitely struggled to get going. That was sensed by their support early on, and it just compounded the frustration.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Just a quick request today for everybody.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. We have already started here. And it's Roberto Carlos. Well, Emmanuel Petit has got to be one of the most technically gifted midfield players there are anywhere. You would give anything for his sort of influence in your team, wouldn't you, Jim?
Big fan. I've always been a big fan. Defensively, extremely capable. He has an excellent work rate on and off the ball, but he doesn't get too much attention for his aggressive midfield presence. And I always feel that he's someone that can leave a foot in, not in a bad way, but just in a strong way.
Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Chance to deliver. Ball's gone out of play. He rises! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Roberto Carlos with the short one. And he's gone backward here. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Bullet really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
No way through. Can he spark a counter here? Cafu with a definite foul there. O'Shea is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Yaya Toure. Rummenigge. He is just caressing the ball. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide... He's got tall! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Paris Saint-Germain were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Mitoma is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Roberto Carlos charging forward down that flank. Maradona. That's a good ball out wide. It's a promising position. And it's Maradona. Beckham gets into some space. That has been knocked clear. Played backwards here.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And he's had it nicked away. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessfully. Well, that is one way to stop him. 15 minutes till half-time. Beckham. And here's Batistuta. And Batistuta!
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cruyff gets into a good position. Bellingham. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Maradona. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Decent chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
The goal scorer for Paris Saint-Germain after 36 minutes is number 9, Bellingham.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible. Jeff Chiba truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Threads one in. Baresi cuts it out. Maradona. That's really well manoeuvred. Beckham. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yaya Toure, laid out to the left flank. Rummenigge, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And it's half-time here. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Welcome the two sides.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Played into space out wide. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
That'll be a throw-in. And it's Roberto Carlos. Cafu promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking for options for movement. Bebeto in acres of space out wide. Terrific header! Off the post! No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Beckham. Not chasing the game, trailing by one. Well, played right into his path. The ball is bounced. Oh, what has happened here? I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Turns back here, probably the best option. He's looking wide. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Roberto Carlos is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, he's been a real pest on that flank, Peter, but I think life is about to get tougher. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Beckham. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught now, and he shoots! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Sticks it away! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Number 9, Bellingham.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Ended up in no man's land.
Substitution on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number
Marquinhos.
4, Gullit.
Petit.
Number 13,
Bebeto.
Heinz Rummenigge. Number 10,
In with the challenge.
Coming on
Bebeto
the field,
does really well to win the ball there.
15, Hannes.
Roberto
Number
Carlos
18,
tries to
Uli
pass it through.
Number
Now
11,
Hoeneß, and it's
Ibrahimovic.
Iniesta.
Number 22,
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. Batistuta. Maradona.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Yaya Toure gives no quarter whatsoever. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And it's Maradona. And he's intervened well there. Hoeneß. Iniesta. Looking to play him in. Elects to cross. Big header! Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Bellingham. He's found a way through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Oh, shooting chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Foot in. Yaya Toure can so cleverly bypass the press.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Oh, he's found support out wide, and he's picked it up out wide. There's the shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Shapes to shoot!
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Yaya Toure proves too strong, too smart. Let's make... Can he finish? And that is that. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Jeff, Chiba never quite got to grips with this game, Peter. They looked slow and cumbersome in trying to counter much sharper opposition. Just not good enough on so many levels.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. But if we did just miss it, we are up and running already.
They've got to be quick moving this forward. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Alexis Sanchez. Here comes the corner. Toure attempts a clearance. Neither of these two want to come off second. Oh, what a climb! Goal! Chile! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Cristiano Ronaldo.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
It's a searching pass. Great chance! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Chile are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And this is Cruyff. Cafu. Now this could be a chance. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Chile have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Sanchez. Lobbed in behind. Mitoma. Nicely aimed pass.
Jeff Chiba are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Cruyff. Lovely, now then. He's found a way through. Got it! Adams. Played into space. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He's gone for goal! And that tested the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Such good technique.
Kaká. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Swings in across. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos gets into some... He rises! Decent enough try.
Messi certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. Good, strong midfield running here. Kaká going face-to-face with his great rival. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Oh, shooting chance! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Truly super. And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. It's Bale! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Cruyff making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. Looking to play him in. Cruyff. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Pull it.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking for the run. That is a brilliant interception. Pass somewhat off target. Played out to the right. And it's played in. Oh, smashing header! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Other side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Cruyff. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Doué is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Yaya Toure. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Cruyff. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Cruyff is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Doué. Tries to play it through. Crossing, he rises! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Rijkaard is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And he's managed to get free. A hefty challenge, but fair enough.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Cruyff. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Haaland. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hullet. Swung over, and it's Cruyff. And the shot! He's keen, Determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bale. Toure did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That has not gone well. Can he get it through? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a loose ball. Plays it across. Toure! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Toure can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Haaland receives it in a good position. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reach the halfway point.
What a pleasant surprise to see how open this game is turning into. Just wondering if the two teams are going to keep doing what we've seen in the first half. I hope that a cautious aspect doesn't kick in.
And the finish! It's a goal! And the second half is off to a flyer! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
After 48 minutes is number 24, Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué. Desiree Doué.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Toma, he slings it in. Danger averted for now. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And this is Bale. Nice interception, well timed. And he's there to belt it away. Besiktas appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Roberto Carlos picks it up. Big header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Time and again they are repelled. That has been slung wide. Knocks it out wide. Roberto Carlos drives forward on the overlap. That's tidy. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Roberto Carlos delivers. Zanetti deals with that comfortably. Bale has created one goal already. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's played it in low. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, well played, well played. Sergio, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Roberto Carlos could try cutting inside here.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short, and this is Cruyff. Mitoma! Their attempt, just the wrong outcome. Bale. McTominay does well to get it back. Yaya Toure. Cruyff. He is just caressing the ball. Messi. Bullet gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Played in by Roberto Carlos. Robson with the clearance.
Jeff Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Up he goes! And yes, it's there! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
Well, you've always got that threat when he's around. Great movement, what a great header.
Number 21, Darwin Núñez. Coming on the field is number 9, Maradona. Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Jeff Chiba really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Cross it. Oh, what a climb! Goal, Besiktas! And they've got their lead back. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Besiktas go into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter. The desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping.
Shot a goal! And it's Zanetti. Now here's the terrific header!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
Roberto Carlos. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Just eases him off the ball.
Jeff Chiba really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
And he thumps it clear. Maradona. Zanetti, a man never lacking in drive or determination. And here's Zanetti. Zanetti is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Minutes has been indicated.
Maradona. Messi. And it's Zanetti. That'll be a throw. Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Zanetti gets into some space.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Now it's Bale. And he's had it nicked away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven. And whilst you might argue to the contrary, perhaps a fair result on the balance of things. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. One. And Van Nistelrooy! Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running...
And it's a goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Ribery. Oh, well played, well played. Mitoma. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hernandez. Now Howson. Hernandez. Howson. Schneider will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Schneider plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Mitoma is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's nice. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mitoma. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. Neymar. And the ball is out of play. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. McTominay. Boucher is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And it's Yaya Toure. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
So what can they make of this? He's found a way through. Well, we've seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Lukaku, and here's Hullet. Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Davids. Played out towards the right wing. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's a good-looking delivery. Now there's a... It's Schneider! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, what has happened here? Cruyff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Oh, can he get onto this? Now it's Cruyff. And he shoots! In for the pieces! And that has been clubbed away. Played out to the left flank. Quick look, then... Oh, what a climb! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Certain, searing, and imperious.
Superb timing to generate that power, threw a really strong neck behind it, and he gave the keeper little opportunity.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Jeff Chiba really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. And we are already promptly back underway. And he's picked it up out wide. Crosses it in. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
That is good strength. He's having a shot! Off the post! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And they are cruising away! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
A case now of complete control. Punched away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he latch on to this? It's a promising position.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Davids. Now Hernandez. Marquinhos. For Ribéry. Mbappe. Mbappe going face-to-face with his great rival. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now, what about a counter-attack? McTominay. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Now, can they get him away? Look at the space here. Mbappe. Oh, this is a terrific run. Cruyff. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. It's a throw-in.
cambio de jugadores.
And he's gone searching cross-field. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And this is it. Shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 3.
Madrid can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
That's a shade optimistic. Ribery. That's really well manoeuvred. Knocks it into space. And it's been played through. And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Nicely spread. And he lines up a cross.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores.
The changes then in quick succession.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
And it's Bergkamp. This looks promising. Serve. He rises! No, he didn't quite meet it right. O'Shea. Getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Cruyff might just make this. Now it's Cruyff. In with the challenge. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Yaya Toure conjures time and space where few can. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Can he get onto this? Oh, lovely feet. He is such a good mover. Crosses it in. It's a mighty effort! Oh, taken with style. Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away. Broad smiles all round. It is indeed a fine, fine header.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Shapes to shoot! No mistake! How many? Just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
It's become a case of men against boys. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Haaland really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Looking for a runner. Header! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
And it's Neymar. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about.
Always.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Lukaku. Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Lukaku. Now it's Messi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Neymar. And here's Ibrahim. It's Ibrahimovic! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! That has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's Messi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Bellingham. So we're still where we started right now. Now it's Haaland.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Distributed tidily.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yaya Toure. Now it's Lukaku. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, looking to go deep. Oh, that was vital. Botafogo upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in.
Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Can he spark a counter here? Yaya Toure is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Ibrahimovic is having a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. It's their second corner of the game. Roberto Carlos goes short. And this is Yaya Toure! They've scored! First blood drawn. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Messi. That's an imaginative pass. Now it's Bellingham. Can he get it through? De Bruyne picks it up out wide. Swings it. He's got two. It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They run a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking them up? I think the boss won't be amused.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And it's Cruyff. That has ended up in no man's land. Jimenez. Bellingham. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that's aimed into the middle. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Oh, what a dampener that was, just when we were hoping he'd turn up the heat.
Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. And he was quick to react. Jordan Henderson. Now this could be a chance.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, can he get onto this? And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. And we are up to the break.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. So we're just settling back into this second half. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And he's in on goal. Henderson. Ball's played through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sanchez. Albert Ferrer. Back towards the middle. And it's Messi. Toure does well to stand firm and defend it. Rijkaard. And it's Zanetti. Tries to pass it through. Lukaku is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. O'Shea. Neymar for Yaya Toure. Cruyff. Jimenez. Rijkaard. De Bruyne. Just about up to the hour now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Neymar. Good ball, good take. Botafogo needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Bellingham! That's a half-decent try. Neymar.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Roberto Carlos. And he's there to clear it. And reclaimed it in a trice. O'Shea. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Messi. Looking for the run. Messi. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Teremos uma substituição.
Not the most convincing of passes. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Plays it across. O'Shea tries to clear. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Cantona looking to penetrate opposition lines. Cantona. Very nicely done. Hernes. And here's Haaland. Might be danger here. Chance for a shot! He has done it! And they get themselves in front! Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And it's made its way to him. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's only too happy to take that back. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Rummenigge. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Jeff Chiba really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Roberto Carlos. Botafogo have reclaimed it. Aims beyond the defence. Skims, and he shoots! And he's there to belt it away. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had...